Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're solving the LeetCode problem, keys and rooms. Alright, so let's basically get to what this problem is talking about. So let's say you have n rooms. So these can be rooms here. And let's say each room will have a key, or at least a set of keys. So you want to basically make sure that you visit all the rooms starting from the first room, essentially. So here we have a list of rooms, and in each room you have a set of keys. So your goal is to use these keys to visit all the rooms starting from the first one. In this case, it'll be room 0. In any case, actually, it'll be room 0. So in this case here, you will have from room 0, 0, 1, 2, and 3. These indices represent the rooms. So this will be a key to room 1, this will be a key to room 2, this will be a key to room 3, and room 3 will not have any keys. So here's how you can think of doing this. Say you're a person thinking of visiting all the rooms. First of all, you would have to be visiting room 0, but you'll have a key that unlocks room 1, so you'll visit that next. You'll have a key visiting room 2, so yeah, you'll visit that next, and then room 3, basically the fourth room, so this will be right here. We can either keep track of the number of rooms discovered, or we can keep track of some sort of visited. Right? We need to check if we have visited some sort of rooms. This is a very simple case. Let's say we have another key in room 1. This one is for room 3. This room has 3 keys. First to room 3, second to room 0, and third to room 1, which is basically itself. For the third room, it'll basically have the key to basically the third room. So this will be 2. So basically this will be 2 and then 2 right here. And then this will basically be a key that has 0, the fourth room basically. Now there can be n rooms here, but you can have a set of keys in that particular room. So this will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and then dot 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 and number of rooms. So in this case though, I just put the keys here. But let's say you want to start off with room 0. So here's what you can do. You can go to room 1 and room 3 like sequentially, or you can go to room 1 and sort of go depth down. In this case, we're going to explore depth down. So first of all, let's go ahead and choose the first key in sequence. And after we choose the first key, we're actually going to make a decision to go to the first room, as opposed to actually looking at the third key. So we go into room 1, we go to the first key that's sequential. So in this case, that'll be 3. And since 3 hasn't been visited, we are going to go into that room 3 here. However, things get very interesting here. We have 0 as a key, but that room has already been visited. So we cannot go any further. And what do we do after we're done? We go out of this room, and then we go back to the previous room. And this is what's called backtracking. And then after this, we call this 0 here. Now 0 here is already visited. We kind of eliminate that. And then we call 1. Since we already visited itself, then this is it. Since we're already done with accessing all the keys in the first room, we can backtrack to the 0th row and then go into the third key. Since we already visited the third room, there's no point to actually go ahead and visit it again. So therefore, this will be done, and this will finish our depth research. So that's pretty much the intuition of this problem. Here, let's actually go ahead and see how this would be done in code. So in order for actually understanding how to keep track of visiting elements, we'll actually be using a set to keep track of these elements. So visited is equivalent to a new set, and then we are going to actually be calling a depth research. So we need to actually define the method first. So depth research, we need a current room. I made sure not to use city this time. And then we also need to take into consideration the visited set. So visited. And then what we're going to want to do is add the current room to the visited here. So first of all, what we're going to do is check to see if this is already visited. So any call to depth research will be on an unvisited city. So this is much more optimized. we are going to add this room to the visited, so visited.add. This is how we add something to a set. So visited.add room, and then we're going to iterate through all the keys. So each room will contain a set of keys, which is basically a list of keys according to this. So for key in, okay, room at index room, which is basically in that particular room, what are all the keys that you need to access? And then we want to access all keys sequentially that haven't been visited. So we're going to go ahead and add a logic saying that if we want to make a recursive call, then we're going to make sure that the key leads to a room that hasn't been visited. So we're going to go into saying that if key not in visited, then we are going to call the depth first search method on that particular room. So essentially we're going from that key to the room. And then we're going to pass the visited as the second parameter. The depth first search method is complete, so we're going to call it from room 0 and given our empty visited set. And this makes sense because this visited set will be modified as we do the depth first search. And finally, we're going to be returning the length of the visited set if the number of elements that we have visited is equivalent to the number of rooms, then we are able to visit all the rooms. In other words, you can basically imagine this as a connected components problem with union find. If there is one connected component, then this result should return true. Otherwise, this should return false. And then if we submit it, then we get 70 out of 70 test cases passed. There we go. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Share it for other people who need it. If you want more content, then obviously make sure you hit the bell so that you stay tuned for whatever is coming my way. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, see you guys in another video. Peace out.